Hello, happy Wednesday. You are on the Heart of Success show, and I'm your host, Larisa Vakulina. I go live every Wednesday, but today I'm recording, and I just would like to share with you very interesting kind of state of things, right? What are you willing to pay for your success? I know these questions are not popular. I know they are confronting, and a lot of people don't really want to know because in our society, what we actually investing into success is measured only in the resources like money and time. That's really mostly it. It never look and it never measures what we invest in terms of our energy, our emotions, our internal resources, like our thought processes, our intentions, all our multidimensional energetic layers of who we are. So we never measure this type of resources that we actually put into achieving success. Well, to me, it doesn't really make sense because it really is not objective picture because we only measuring it in the sense of dollars and in how many hours. I started to think about it, and when I realized that we invest in so much more for achieving success and being successful, that success actually bringing back to us. Because when we measure our investment into being successful or achieving success, we only take in that part of that is external to us. These numbers that we see on our profit and loss statements, this is the part we consider in the investment. When we look a little bit deeper into this area, it's become obvious that we cannot put something that is not measurable in our profit and loss statement, but at the same time, we have to have our own personal, I would say, internal profit and loss statement that is measuring the level of stress that we are experiencing when we are achieving success and when we sustaining and maintaining success and when we actually going through the process of achieving success. So this twist that we created in our society, this cover up or glossing over the issues that are not less important than the resources of external investment, if not more important than them, is how we feel. Because really the purpose of this life is our experiences, how we experience different ways of how we expressing ourselves, how we actually achieve success. Are we achieving success with effortless intentions and effortless creative power using the energy that when we do this is unlimited? even though we would have our internal profit and loss statement, when we actually create and do things and achieve things from that place of loving what we're doing, from that place of, yes, this is my goal, this is my internal life task that I always wanted to do, and I found the way how to express it, being me, not following someone else, not um, turning and taking detour from how I am expressing it, but really it's my personal expression. It's my personal sharing. This is my personal steps and ways how I can achieve success and how I can maintain it from that well of energy, from that well of creative impulse, from that well of then having joy back from what you're doing, the happiness back from what you're doing, the health, because your body, your cells will be filled in by the light of happiness and joy. And your body, your physical, biological body will fix itself. So think about it. Like, think about it. When we invest $100,000, half a million, a million, and then we expect the return and success to come towards us, back to us in terms of the same numbers or less numbers, 10%, 5%, wherever. But really, we also taking the risk, but this never could be returned to us. So when we only have intention to earn money and make money to make money, well, then we are at almost putting ourselves into the non-stop, constant risk and stress of not achieving that. Because this intention and goal is external. We don't have control of it, right? And even in business, when we are putting all our intention and all our effort and all our time and money into building the business and achieving success only because we would like to have freedom, which we not having anyway. We would like to have recognition. We would like to build and build our wealth and create empires, only to find ourselves at the end of it being physically sick, ill, being unhappy, being grumpy, being irritable, not having quality time with our loved ones, disconnected with children or grandchildren. Is this is the cost are you willing to pay for success? What are you willing to pay for your success? This is the question. And yes, I just would like to invite you to think about it. But when we actually start to see that what we are investing in our success, externally in form of money and time, but also internally, from where we are investing into our success, from where I'm expressing myself, from where I'm making my products, from where I'm serving my clients and create my services, from which place I'm doing it. Well, this is really big difference, right? When we only run our business and our expressions from that external investment of money and time, well, we are running dry very, very quickly. Maybe we make money, but then to the proportion of making money, we're losing the spark within. We're losing the feeling good experiences. We're losing this connection and regenerative approach, regenerative internal fulfillment, the joy, the happiness that feeds that inner resource. And when we actually consider both sides, external investment and internal investment, well, then you wouldn't imagine how powerful, how joyful, and how regenerative this success will be. You wouldn't hustle anymore because you do what you love. You wouldn't do and overdo and being over loyal to others only because you wait for them to love you back. You're gonna be stable. You're gonna be grounded. You're gonna be within yourself. You're gonna be touching that shiny spark, that individuation point that knows exactly that you are living your life from that place of creating natural, holistic success that is so regenerative. It's regenerative to your health, to your joy, to your happiness, to your fulfillment, but also it is regenerating money and give you more freedom because it's actually regenerating everything effortlessly. You would have more time to spend with your loved ones. You will have more time to spend with yourself. You're going to then find that creative spark and impulse to actually invest your energy somewhere else so that you can bring more better organic, natural, fulfilled services to others. Your service is going to be so needed, and the people will feel it. So the regeneration will be happening naturally. You don't need to then worry about it. Why we stuck in success and why we actually feel empty when we mega successful, why we feel unfulfilled, why we feel irritable, why we are collapsing physically when we achieve mega success, but we did it only for the sake of making money and being successful for the sake of being recognized and accepted by other people or parents or whoever you are doing it for. Well, then this is the cost. So I invite you to make two profit and loss statements, or make one but combine internal and external resources and see what's the balance gonna be. I'm actually doing it for myself, and it is very, very good exercise. So I invite you to have this as a practice. Do it every half a year, do it every month. If you can have your profit and loss statement, actual expenditure of your money and time, and also how much energy you spent, how many nights you didn't sleep, how much stress you experienced on a scale from 1 to 10, how many headaches you had, how many reactions and irritations and dissatisfactions you have and frustrations you have, right? If you start to do it, I am guaranteeing you're gonna to start to see the full picture. You start to see and feel the full picture of what you are investing in being successful and what success actually means for you. So please, when you do this exercise, you're going to redefine success forever. So thank you so much. I just shared with you something very interesting, and I would like you to maybe comment and come connect with me on this channel. We're gonna to go through all of these little twists in our life about success and the heart of success, and how we can look at this from different vantage point, and how we can unravel this artificial societal lies and artificial societal standards of success, where we hustle, where we not paying attention to our body, our signs of what to do. We don't know our true needs, and we actually constantly taking responsibility for everything and everyone that don't even belong to us at all, right? So here on the corner is the QR code. Please join my masterclass, where I'm sharing how I healed my life and transformed my reality using this counterintuitive authentic method and how you can too. Join me. It's the 6th of September. Doesn't matter. I'm running it every month. This is QR code that can really bring you any month. You can register yourself and let's just have a discussion. What do you think about creating profit and loss statement for the internal resources that you spend for your success and external resources that you spend for yourself, and how much profit you had from both sides? Okay, so this is your practice, and I really would like to hear back from you. What did you come up with and what it worked for each of you? I would be really happy to see how this practice brought you a little bit deeper and you start to ask the questions, am I really willing to pay the cost of my internal struggle and pain and disease and frustration and reaction for the external success? Thank you so much, and I'll see you next week on Wednesday.